If you are new to our channel, welcome aboard to our 1971 Viking 37. My name is Ivan, this is my wife Victoria, and these are our kids. Moved forward a little bit, but it's slow yet. There are such pockets in the bottom that are appeared everywhere. The camera can't pick it up. This was filled with something and glass on top of it, fiberglass. There are unevenness, just like so. I must to remove this all and build it properly. Moving forward, I move supporting pole from the bow side, and there is a little spot left over. I will clean it off. I found a treasure during digging in. So these wooden pieces are totally rotten. I have to clean it up. Well, this is clean now. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably the 5th channel is there. The only thing I don't understand, what was the point to make it like that? There must be some drainage done anyway. The water is going down and it must go anyway. This little hole I made it myself, and just little on bow there is a anchor locker, and water is always going from this spot down to this. The condensate. I don't understand such boat building. Just remove the middle supporting post. There is only left this tiny little spot to remove. This part is finished, all clean. Here's the water, by the way, just floating down. And it's draining right from here. There's a windlass over there, so probably through the windlass is going down. From my understanding, this water should flow there, going down through these compartments and ended up in the bilge right down under the stairs where the engine is. I built such a jig for the fiberglass unrolling. I can put this stick in and unroll it slowly. This wrapping paper is good for templating, so I made the one. Here's another one. So the only thing left is cut the fiberglass as per template, then make the surface even and put this fiberglass on top of their bottom. This will create good bond and stiffness of the bottom. Just cut 2 pieces. I will check how they fit. Looks good to me, like a glove. I forgot to cut this piece yesterday, and probably need to remove this as well. I washed the starboard side bottom with the acetone. Next I will brush with the unthickened polyester resin. I will mix resin with the thickener to fill all these gaps. Then I will attach this fiberglass on top. I'm gonna use this resin. It's a polyester resin, and the challenge is what proportions to use for catalyzer. So I will use this MKAP. There must be like up to 2%. It depends on temperature to use. I'm going to mix 200 milliliters of resin, so I will need about 5 millimeters of catalyzer. What's temperature is 15-20 degrees, so it should be okay. The bottom is cold, so I will count as 15 degrees Celsius. The starboard side is done. Port side is good to go. Both sides are done, but unfortunately I was ended up with the resin. I'm going to use a PVA, which is polyvinyl alcohol, to cover this resin to make it cure, and I will need to go shopping for the resin. So change of plans. I covered with the these garbage bags, and it's almost cured after a few hours. I will install original compression post in place, just to remove these sides ones. Okay, hold on. The jack doesn't really hold well, so just half an hour and it's gone. I'm back after 1 week, and the bottom is like rock solid. I like it. So now I have to fix the spot where the keel is, that to make sure the water will not stay there and drain out, and move backward to refit the support for the mast. I can rebuild the whole thing at once, so I split it into two parts, the ball side and the rest. So I just cut a piece of fiberglass. I'm gonna take it off, these ones and the big one, fill up the gaps and just put it on. Just only left over to vacuum this acetone and green light. I mixed the resin with the Cabasil, fill up the gaps. It's a kind of mayonnaise consistency, so it looks like it's filled up evenly. And then I put the fiberglass on top of that, and again put some more liquid resin on top of that to make it smooth. Fiberglass is on top, and I put some more liquid resin on top as well. So we'll wait for this stuff to be cured. I will heat it up with the heat gun as well. I found this thing in a local box store. I'm not sure what is this, but I'm trying to use it as supporting post for the mast. Well, if I don't like it, I can just bring it back. Simple design, steel pipe into steel pipe, and there are two plates on both sides and a threaded bolt on one side. Should be easy to use. How to transfer a curved line into another surface. So what I do is just take some piece with a certain thickness and just make a dots, just move it side to side and throw the dots, and then make a line and then cut to the line. Simple. I've installed new blade for the fine cut. That's a interesting sharpening. Now I will cut to the line. First cut was okay, its a gap is smaller. Yeah, but I just have to use a different shim or something like that to make it more fine line. I think I can make another one last cut and the template will be ready. Okay, it's good enough. Just fill up the gaps and good to go. It is almost in horizon. I made a bulkhead template from whatever I found on board, and I'm going to try to fit it. This is the final bulkhead piece with the curved and shapes, so it's supposed to be okay. So I'm going to cover it with the resin from both sides just to have it soaked with good enough to be watertight. There's a little spot left over, so I'm gonna cover it with the fiberglass, and I think it's time to over for today. I did install this steel compression post. Well, I don't know, mixed feelings. Looks solid, but that threaded bolt is not really fixed, and I'm not sure if it's gonna stay or not. Well, at least it can be painted, and I don't know. I will try, we'll see how it does go. Shouldn't rust away too fast, in theory. Finished painting with the polyester resin one side. Maybe I'll have some time to finish the other side. I just coated second layer. Okay, let it cure. We'll leave it for next time.